Duty, CEO of Bioseed, and today I would like to talk to you about our company's solution to a very large and pressing problem that's facing the world, and that's food security. The world population is estimated to reach 9 billion people by 2050. Now, given that climate change is already making it more difficult to produce food, we need to think about all technologies that will help us produce, distribute, and consume it more efficiently. But as it is now, there's a gap between the status quo and where we need to be in order to have a more food-secure world. Let me explain what I mean by that. The Global Harvest Institute has conducted a study in coordination with agribusinesses to determine the global agricultural productivity gap, a measure that tells us how much, more or less, we are producing globally vis-a-vis population growth. And the results tell us what we need to focus on most. Since the required total food production needs to grow faster than the current rate, we need to focus on how to produce more food more efficiently. But before we do that, let me tell you a story that shows the human dimension of this problem. A story that comes from when I was working with sustainable agriculture in Brazil. Paulo is a farmer in the northern part of Brazil, and when I met him, he had lost 10% of his tomato crop due to pathogens. For Paulo, a 10% crop loss means less money to help educate his children and buy appliances that would make work around the house for his wife, Neuza, more manageable. And for their community, this crop loss meant fewer and therefore more expensive tomatoes. But our company, Bioseed, has a solution for this problem, which we will detail for you in this animation.
Farmers all over the world suffer from crop losses due to pathogens that attack seedlings during germination. The result is diseased and contagious plants with small or unsellable yields. Existing solutions douse the environment with chemicals and still are unable to fight against the broad spectrum of pathogens in the soil. In fact, every year, farmers can lose between 10 to 40% of their crop because of plant disease. This represents up to $12 billion in global revenue loss annually. Bioseed could dramatically alleviate this problem. has developed Bioshield, a patented technology that coats seeds with enzymes to fight all viral, fungal, and bacterial seed-borne pathogens. Bioshield is differentiated by current solutions on the market today. It will be the only solution to address multiple pathogens at the same time. And its formula of natural enzymes is less costly and organic. Bioseed will produce its formula for seed companies to distribute Bioshield treated seeds to farmers and improve crop yields. Making it easier for farmers to get food to our tables and help create a more food secure world.
Now that we understand the problem, how Bioshield helps solve it, and how will go to market, let's talk about what the market for our solution looks like today. Today, a pound of seeds, if all of them are able to germinate and bear fruit, can literally be worth more than a pound of gold. Now currently, $11 billion is being spent to treat the $54 billion seed market. We are targeting the tomato seed market because of its importance around the world, its susceptibility to disease, and the fact that we already have a proof of principle. And this is where we are today. We have a proof of principle with 100% germination rates completed on tomato plants. Our IP position is strong, and we have commitments from Bayer Crop Sciences and Cicada, two huge players in the seed treatment business, to test our solution in their fields because they recognize the potential game-changing nature of our solution. We have raised enough money to build out our proof of principle in the labs at Cornell University's Life Science Incubator. Our current bankroll will allow us to complete quality assurance testing for several of the most important strains of bacteria and fungus affecting vegetable crops. We are learning what concentrations of Bioshield are required for each species of pathogen and mapping those to susceptible crops. On the right, you can see a fungus growing toward control areas of the petri dish and staying away from our treatment solution. We are now looking to raise money for this. Space and scientists in the Experimental Research Greenhouse at Cornell University, the #1 school in the world for agricultural and plant pathology. With the prize money from the Global Business Challenge, we'll be able to take Bioshield from the lab to greenhouse for multiple rounds of efficacy testing. Initially, we will collaborate with key Cornell researchers to participate in programs subsidized by the USDA to expedite the commercialization of effective bactericides for tomato and cabbage plants, something there is a known lack of in the market today. These images show some of the current research that is being conducted today. We will also be able to fund seed health testing at scale and monitor effectiveness and germination rates. This next greenhouse testing phase is crucial for helping us develop the formula for field trials and gathering the right data to fully engage our future partners and customers, seed providers. Now, this is the team that's bringing the solution to market. I myself have several years of international experience in sustainable agriculture. Dr. Hilary Mayton, our CTO, has worked with several agrochem giants, including Monsanto. Abhijit Bays and Margaret Wu, our Vice President of Business Development and COO, respectively, have extensive operational and sales experience in several capacities over their careers. Our board also has a deep bench of experience. Professor Alan Taylor is the world's most cited plant pathologist, while Wayne Merkelson, who has successfully entrepreneured several companies in this space, will help us with commercializing our technology. Now, we're almost at the end of telling you about our company, but we couldn't end without having Abhijit, our Vice President of Business Development, tell you about the inspiration behind our company's name.
We decided to call ourselves Uma because Uma is the name of the goddess that holds a special significance in the Indian mythology. Goddess Uma is revered as the eternal mother, and much akin to how a mother protects her child in her womb in the first 9 months. Uma Bioseed will protect literally the seed via bioshields in the first few weeks of germination.
For us at UMA, to participate in and win the Global Business Challenge would be an honor and an opportunity to use those funds to bring our technology along the development chain faster so it can start helping farmers realize higher yields sooner. The team and I are excited to bring UMA to fruition because we want to help Paulo and the millions of farmers like him in every country with our solution. A solution that, 1, helps farmers cut down on those $12 billion of crop losses and makes their communities more food secure. 2, a solution that works with the environment because it is organic, unlike most existing seed treatments. And 3, a solution that gives investors an opportunity to invest in a company that is truly and literally sowing the seeds for a more sustainable and food-secure future. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in Brisbane in November.